Hey guys, welcome to my first episode of a new series I'm creating, Toonsday, where I draw Dandy's World tunes every Tuesday while using info from either the wiki or in-game to create commentary over the tune I'm drawing. It's April Fool's Day, and it's currently past midnight as I'm writing the script, so let's begin, shall we? On this first episode, we will be drawing Boxten the Music Box. Boxten the Music Box, also known as Boxten, is one of the two available starter tunes you get at the beginning of Dandy's World first starting up the game. He has 3 stars in every category: average amount of focus, movement, endurance, stealth, and how fast he can extract from Ecor machines. However, Boxten, and by extension everyone else, has a special ability, Wind Up, a passive ability, which means it can be unconsciously activated. This tune gains 6% more extraction speed for every alive tune in a round, maxes out to 48%. This means he can extract at the same speed as maybe a 5-star extraction speed tune with a full and alive party. So he's an all-rounder, but his biggest outlying role is extractor with a full party of people around. Requirements. Boxten will be available to you for free at the beginning of the game. However, if you choose the other starter, Poppy, instead, you can buy him later in the shop for 250 Icor. Personality. Boxten is a somewhat shy tune. He is most comfortable around those he knows. He may not always know what to say, but he always tries to put a smile on a friend's face, said in his introductory card. Boxten just sounds like a sweet, shy, somewhat awkward little fella who's always looking to try his best, but sometimes has a complex about making mistakes. In some of his dialogue with fellow tunes, like Poppy, Cosmo, or Roger, they're always telling him to never stress too much and that he focuses way too much on the things that could go wrong on his part. Poor thing. Twisted Boxten, on the other hand, is anything but a poor thing. In my opinion, he is one of the most annoying common Twisteds to deal with because he could just show up out of nowhere at some point when you're trying to avoid realistically bigger threats than he is. Boxten is a common Twisted who has no special abilities that help to aid him in attacking the player. He has an average floor roaming speed of 10 and chase speed of 18, while in panic mode, elevator timer, his roaming speed is amped up to 12.5 and his chase speed is amped up to 22.5. He has an average attention span that lasts for 1.5 seconds, and his detection range is 60 in his direct line of sight and 26 in his peripherals. Nothing much special about him as one of the 2 starter Twisteds. Completing 100% of his Twisted research gives you the Blue Bandana Trinket. This trinket increases a tune's extraction speed by 7.5%, but decreases the chance of a skill check popping up by 5%. When I'm playing as Boxten, I always have this trinket equipped combined with the machine manual, and if I have a full team of people, especially when there's a Shelly in our run, I'm always the most set. Also, playing as the starters after a long time and people staring at me as an obviously experienced player playing as Boxten or Poppy because I have trinkets on makes me realize that the starters don't get enough of the respect that they so too deserve. To anyone who plays Dandy's World, be nice to starters, whether if they're experienced players running back to something they feel familiar with, or actual real starter players, because you may or may not understand it, but even Boxten and Poppy have their potential. Most just look over it. Anyways, I feel like by the time I get to this part of the script, my Toon and Twisted Boxten drawings should be finished. Ain't they cute? Of course they are, because it's Boxten. Anyways, stay tuned for more Toonsday drawings.